Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Refuge Depot, your source for news, current events, weather updates, and emergency information from the perspective of this powerful book right here, The Fall of America by the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, that teaches the importance of community reliance, preparedness, and spiritual guidance in these challenging times. On this channel, we'll be providing you with critical information and insight to help you navigate the world around us. So, if you're looking for a different perspective on today's events, then make sure that you like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single update. So, let's get on to today's top story.
Unprecedented winter storm follows historic hurricane season along Gulf Coast. The Gulf Coast, still recovering from an unprecedented hurricane season, is now facing a rare and significant winter storm. This region, which endured 5 hurricane hits beginning with Beryl in early July and concluding with Helen in Milton, is now grappling with heavy snow and the potential for ice. Communities already impacted by the previous storms, including those affected by Milton, Helen, Debbie, Francine, and Beryl, are bracing for further weather-related challenges. The current storm is bringing unusual snowfall and the potential for ice accumulation to the same areas. Interstate 10 is expected to be significantly impacted, with warnings issued for drivers to stay off the roadway. Road closures are already in effect along portions of I-10 due to extremely heavy snowfall rates of 1 to 2 inches per hour in some areas of Louisiana. This rate of snowfall poses a challenge even for experienced road crews, particularly in Louisiana, where snow removal resources are limited. Concerns are mounting about the potential for extended closures of E10, possibly spanning 100 miles or more, leading to major delays. The storm is characterized by deep cold air across a large section of Texas and Louisiana, resulting in snowfall even in the far southern parishes of Louisiana. Reports indicate significant snow accumulations, with one report north of Lafayette citing 10.2 inches of snow on the ground. This storm is being described as historic and one that will be remembered for generations. The amount of snow expected is highly unusual for areas like New Orleans, Lake Charles, and other parts of southern Louisiana, where such events are rare. The combination of bitter cold air and ample moisture from the Gulf is contributing to the severity of the storm. The presence of numerous elevated roadways along waterways in the Gulf Coast region is expected to exacerbate travel difficulties due to icy conditions. Snow is also falling across the Florida Panhandle, with rain transitioning to snow in cities like Jacksonville. A complex forecast is in place for coastal South Carolina and Georgia, with the potential for rain transitioning to freezing rain and sleet. The heaviest snowfall totals are anticipated along the I-10 corridor, especially in Louisiana, with concerns also extending to the Florida Panhandle. As the storm moves up the coast, the precipitation type may shift to include more sleet and freezing rain in some areas, but significant accumulations are still expected. While the storm has moved past Houston and San Antonio, heavy snow continues to fall along Interstate 10 in Louisiana, with forecasts predicting over 6 inches of accumulation.
So, as I say, get this book by the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, because in it he talks about the 4 great judgments: rain, hail, snow, and earthquakes. All of these are coming to America. And why? Read this book. The Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad says that all of this is being brought about because the white man who brought our mothers and fathers here to the hills of North America in bondage and robbed us of the knowledge of self, reducing us to chattel slaves, right? To beast of burden, if you will, have never atoned for the crime of slavery. No reparations for the black man and woman, no repair of our shattered psyche. And so, as we read in the scriptures, where it talks about Abraham and his seed being brought into a strange land among strange people and afflicted for 400 years, look at the history of the black man and woman. The Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad states that that scripture, and in truth, the entirety of the Bible is talking about the black man and black woman. That we are the true children of Israel. That we are the people that you read about in the book of Daniel, whose names were changed and whose language was changed. That we are the people when it talks about Joseph being sold into bondage by his own brothers. That we are the people that, I mean, whatever story you pick out of the Bible, it's talking about the black man and woman. But in this book, the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad points out at least two stories that tell of this time that we're living in right now. And that is the story of the prodigal son and the story of Lazarus. So I want you to check this book out. I won't go too much more into it in this program, but suffice it to say that we are at the end. And soon the fulfillment of what you read about the prodigal son or what you read about Lazarus is to be fulfilled. And with that, once again, subscribe to our channel and may God continue to bless you and your family with the light of truth and understanding. Peace be unto you.